What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Middle-Aged Anime Kid. My name is Corey, and today I'm doing something I feel like I've done, well, I don't feel like I've done this like 3 times now. Originally, I had unboxed these things, and then the audio was just junk in my video. I had 2 videos with, 2 videos, unboxings, audio junk, didn't work. Refilmed it, condensed it to 1 video. Mic cut out with me halfway, yeah, so here I am again, 3rd time's a charm, right? So I'm just making this quick, short and sweet. What I had unboxed in my previous video were these Flash figures. I had a couple of these Evolve figures. I unboxed those, and then I had some a nice little story from online order. So that was 2 different videos. I'm gonna condense it into 1, so let's get going. I'm just gonna quickly show you the stuff that I got. Oh my God, Becky. Trying to get all these set up for y'all with the other camera, and everything's just falling apart on me. It's not. Oh my God. No. Scoot everything back. Everything. Boom. So we'll start with these Flash figures. Let's head over to the other camera and take a look. All right, so these are them. These are little itty bitty guys. They're 3 inches tall. They come with these little bases. And this one already came off. They do not. They're not very sturdy because if you can, I don't know if it's easy to see. The peg on these is a star, and the holes in the bottom of these feet are not stars, so they don't stay very well, but I might as well show you. Every coin has a picture on the bottom of the person that it depicts. So and then the top it just says Dragonball, Flash, whatever. Very simple figures. They don't do much. They're meant to basically just sit on a shelf or whatever you want to do with them, to kind of just sit there. But the arms do articulate. The Gokus are pretty lame as far as their articulation. They have the jerk off articulation. That's what I like to call it, because it's kind of, you know, yeah. Vegeta has a full actual rotation. Let's see, I think Frieza does as well, and then his tail as well will go fully around. All their heads turn. Only the Goku's feet turn. I guess I can show you. Or maybe it wasn't the Goku. Was it the Goku? Something had feet that turned. They kind of turn, but I don't think they're supposed to turn. They don't turn. Retract what I said. They're very simple figures, not too much to them. The Goku Black has a different face than the other 2 Gokus. Otherwise, the 2 Gokus are exactly the same other than the hair. Same thing with the Vegetas. They are exactly the same other than the hair. These can be found in the 3 packs that I bought, or you can buy them singly. Like I said, these stands are not the greatest. The holes just suck. Like, if you wanted to glue them, you could probably do that. That'd be fine, but otherwise they're kind of junk. Let's move on to the next thing. I really don't like these things. They're just... They're fine once you set them and forget them. That's the type of things these are. Set them and forget them, because yeah, I just don't like having to put them back on their little bases every time I pick them up. It's a little annoying. All right, so the next thing, I got these Dragon Ball Evolve figures. I picked up the Jiren and the Gohan. We'll just get right into it. I wasn't going to pick these up just because they're really basic figures. But here they are. But I ended up doing it just because, honestly, the price point at $10, you really can't beat these. For just little basic figures, they're kind of cool. They're nowhere near, you know, like an SH Figure Arts is by any means. The articulation is not the same. They're smaller, they feel cheaper, but for $10 versus a base price of $35, a minimum of $35, you'll spend a lot more on other characters. But these are fine for somebody who's just trying to maybe just start collecting, or trying to maybe get into posing. Maybe a child. That's another thing. These are toys, you know. These ones aren't actually collectibles, so these are meant to be toys. They can be played with. A child will have fun with these. And but if they maybe want to get into collecting and you don't want to spend a lot of money on them right away, maybe these will be a little bit more worthwhile. The Jiren is bigger. It's probably the biggest of the Evolve line that I've seen. I think they might have a Broly. I'm not positive. Let me get back down here. They might have a Broly, but I can't remember. I'll probably end up picking up all of these Evolve figures just because they're $10. And I can, every time I go into Walmart, if I see them, because they sell them at Walmart and Target, you know, I pick one up. That's just kind of how it is right now. So yeah, they're not bad figures though for what they are. Little $10 figures. The Jiren actually has a little bit of detail in it. You can see there's like veins bulging out of his head. He's got veins, where else? I thought I saw it somewhere else, maybe not. But he's got a little bit of battle damage on his leg there. I mean, they put a little bit of detail, but it's not much. The articulation is fine though. It's not, you know, like I said, it's not an SH Figure Arts, but you'll get some poses out of it. They don't come with any other accessories, no other hands or faces, heads, or anything like that. They are what they are. This Gohan feels really small. A little bit difficult to get to stand by themselves. They got little feet, but once you get them to stand, they're not bad. I ordered some figure stands so I can actually do some better posing with my stuff here. But you know, for what they aren't bad figures. For a child, for a beginner collector, maybe somebody in the office just wants to have something cheap that they can put on their desk or whatever, it's fine for what it is. Now we'll go on to the next thing. Put those off to the side. And now we got story time. So I decided to try some online auctions. I was wanting to, you know, buy everything in person at stores and whatnot, but you know, I got bored and I was like, let's try some online auctions. I hopped on Whatnot. There was this, it's like Toy Collector USA, I think it was. He was doing an auction. It was supposed to be a bunch of anime figures and it ended up just being a bunch of Funko Pops. I kind of gave myself a rule. I didn't want to do any Funko Pops. I'm just not really into them. But he had one Funko that popped up. And it intrigued me just because the bids were starting at $1. And yeah, it just intrigued me. So we got this Dr. Duro. It is signed by Kent Williams. Let's bring it down here. Signed by Kent Williams, and he's the voice actor for Dr. Dro. He also voice acts for, voice acts. Is that the right term? Voice acts? He's a voice actor for other anime, other characters as well. But yeah, it popped up and it started off at $1. It was jumping up a little bit, and I did a quick look up and these are going for like 100, 120 easy. He's even got the little quote, I am your creator here. So I thought that was really cool. And I ended up picking up for like 50 bucks. So that was really cool. And I kind of had like a little bit of a high off of that win because it was my first online auction. I'd never done one before. And then he popped up another Funko Pop. It was just a Future Trunks. It's not signed or anything. So what my current rule for these are going to be is I'm only going to buy them if they are signed, and if I buy one that's not signed, I have to have the intention of getting it signed. So I will try to meet up with Eric Vale at some convention at some point and have him sign this, and that is the goal for that. And then after that, I was like, dang, these auctions are fun. Who else does auctions? And Goodwill. I discovered that Goodwill does online auctions on their website. And so I hopped on there just to see what they had. And they had this golden Frieza figure. And it's one of the Shodo figures, and if anyone knows what the Shodo figures are, they already know maybe exactly what incident I'm going to be explaining here. So the pictures that they put up were very deceiving. You know, they showed the golden Frieza figure. It's, you know, in the package. It has extra hands for accessories. I was like, sweet, this, I don't know what the Shodo line is. It must be something that they don't make anymore. Maybe this is something collectible. I was like, I'm just gonna bid on it right now. I put $15 into the bid and I ended up winning it. Awesome, great. I won the figure. Now here's the thing about Goodwill auctions. Every auction apparently is different. They come from different places, obviously. There's different Goodwills all over the country, and the shipping is not the same. And so when I had bid on this auction, I had already looked at a few other auctions beforehand, and they had like $4 flat rate shipping. I assumed that traveled through the rest of the auctions. That did not travel through the rest of the auctions. And so I got hit with like another $15, $16 shipping fee. Ugh. And then I got the figure. And this is all on me. I should have absolutely looked up what I was buying, and I didn't. But I got the figure, and needless to say, I was a little surprised when I paid the $16 shipping for this little thing. This little itty bitty Frieza. We'll go to the other camera. Better, yeah. This little guy. Now, would I have paid $15 for this? Yeah, maybe, as long as I didn't have to have any shipping, because where's the weight? But damn near, I paid over $30 for this thing. It's whatever at this point. It is a lesson learned. Hand just fell off. This thing is definitely really cool though. It's just under three inches. It's actually smaller than the Flash figure, just slightly smaller. But the articulation in it, it's insane for being such a little figure. You know, the feet move, you got knee movement, hip movement with the leg, plus also hip movement with just the hip in general. That popped off. You got the shoulders there, elbow and hand. You got the head, just good up. It doesn't really go up, not really up, but down, decent, goes all around. I'm doing a really bad job of keeping this on the camera for you. I apologize. The tail goes all the way around. It's just a cool little figure. Here's the package it came in. Came with extra hands, and so yeah, 4 extra hands is what it came with. So I thought that was really cool. You know, I still a little butthurt that they charged me $15, $16 to ship this thing, but obviously the pieces do just like to pop off on this thing. But it's a cool little figure. It looks cool. It looks really good. I like to look at the face. And when you get good detail on such a small face, I feel like, I don't know, it's worth it. I mean, the $15, it's worth the 15. I wouldn't do I wouldn't pay $30 for this though, even though I did, but it is what it is. And he's got his little 2-finger stinger. Oh yeah, so that's all I got for this one. Quick, short, sweet video, I guess, maybe not, I don't know. But I just kind of had to show these off because I've already made 2 videos on these things, and well, okay, I've made 3 total videos with messed up audio, and I just felt like I put so much into it already. I needed to at least show you guys these. Even if nobody sees this video, at least I feel accomplished. I made it, I finished it. So I am the middle-aged anime kid. My name is Corey. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to see more of my figures, I am going to start doing shorts. Kind of just doing individual shorts for each figure, kind of just showcasing them. So, you know, look out for those. Anyways, thanks guys. Peace.